Hi guys, welcome back to another What's Sold video. This video I'm going to be going over my sales from January the 9th through the 22nd. Yes, I'm a little behind with getting these out, but hopefully I'll be caught up this week. I am only going to go over my top 20 sales because I had a total of 44 sales in that 2-week time period. I had 19 on Poshmark, 20 on eBay, and 5 on Mercari. So we'll start with Poshmark. This first sale was a pair of Miss Moo's Panther tan leather ballet flats. They were like this scaled textured, kind of looked like reptile or whatever. These came in a ThredUP shoebox that I got recently. They sold for $29. My cost of goods was $6.93 for those shoes, and after fees and my cost of goods, I made $16.47 on these. And they were in pretty good condition. I didn't really have to do any kind of cleaning or anything to these. Next was a pair of Sorel boots. These were a mid waterproof pull-on black boot in a size 7. These came in a flip lot, and if I refer to something coming in a flip lot, it just means that I use the app Flyp to help people consign their items, and we split the profit. These sold for $60. I paid my client $27, and I was left with a profit of $21 after fees and paying my client. Next was this Ann Taylor blazer in a size 14, new with tags. This also came in a flip lot. It sold for $75, and I paid my client $30, and after fees and paying her, I was left with a profit of $30. Next was this Anthropologie Virginia textured sleeveless midi dress. This was so pretty. It was new with tags. It also came in a flip lot. It sold for $90, and I paid my client $36. So then I was left with $36 also. Next was this Tahari blazer that came with a sequin top underneath. This I got a long time ago when I first started selling, like 3 years ago. I don't really like picking up Tahari anymore just because it just sits so long, and it retails for a lot, but it doesn't resell for a whole lot. But this finally sold after I have reduced the price over the years. It sold for $89, which I'm happy about. I'll take that. That's still a very good sale. I gave $5.75 for this at a Goodwill, and I was left with $65.45 after fees and my cost of goods, which was great. It just sat for a very, very long time. This was a pair of Pilcrow and the letterpress high-rise bootcut jeans. These came in a ThredUP 200-pound rescue box that I received. I do believe my cost of goods is going to be, I don't know, about $2 or so, because I didn't keep a lot of stuff in those boxes. But they sold for $25, and I'll be left with a profit of like $18 or so. This was a Ralph Lauren Challenge Cup long sleeve polo in 100% cotton, a size extra large. And this also came in a flip lot, and it sold for $25. I paid my client $11.25, and I was left with a profit of $8.75. And you can set your commission on Flyp. Some lots in the beginning I did 50-50. Some I do 55%, some I take 60%. It just all depends on the items. I try not to apply for the lots at a really, really high commission rate, because they'll pick, somebody else over you to sell their items. So, but anyways, moving on. This was a rag and bone Felix wrap strap silk blouse in a size medium. This came in a ThredUP 200-pound rescue box, and it sold for $95. And it had a few places on it that, like under the arms, where I don't know if it'll show up really well in here. See, it's kind of like stretched. The material was stretched a little bit. So that was really the only flaw with it. So it sat for a very long time, I think, because of this, but it was still a very in very good condition. But anyways, it finally sold for $95. I paid $2.10 per item in that box, and after fees and my cost of goods, I profited $73.90. This next item is a pair of UGG Brookfield brown sheepskin leather tall boots in a size 10. These came in a flip lot. They sold for $99. I paid my client $41.20. I did give free shipping on this item. So when you do a shipping discount, you also split that with your client on Flyp. So I was left with a profit of $30.55. This was a Mama Shell navy lace sequin formal dress in a size 5. This was mine personally that I wore to a juvenile diabetes gala. So I only wore it once, and of course, I wanted to get rid of it because I would probably never wear it again, but it was a very pretty dress, and it sold for $53, and I gave a shipping discount of $1.50. So I was left with $40.90, which I think is about what I paid for it, because I got it on sale. So that was great. Moving on to eBay. This first sale was a bundle of these two Devotion by Cyrus rib cow neck sweaters. One of them was this burgundy color. The other one was this dark teal. These came in my Quick Lots half pallet of apparel, and these items were $2.74 a piece. The bundle of the two sold for $30, and I was left with $26.88 profit on those two items. Next was a pair of Phones Touch Point gloves. These sold via promoted listing. And if you don't know what that is on eBay, it is just a percentage that you can set per item that eBay will like promote your listing for you a little bit more. So if it sells via promoted listing, which I only do 1%, which most people do, you have to pay 1% of the sale on that item. But if it doesn't sell via promoted listing, then you don't have to pay that. But anyways, these came in my Quick Lots general merchandise half pallet, and they sold for $30, and I paid $3.91 per item, and I was left with a profit of $22.19. Next was this Eileen Fisher black linen blend sleeveless maxi dress in a size medium. This came in a flip lot, also sold via promoted listing, and it sold for $32, and I paid my client $12.80, and after fees, I was left with $17.32. This dress has sold twice already on eBay. It got returned because the lady never did get the item, and she had needed it for a photo shoot. So she didn't need it after she finally received it, because she had the wrong address and it went to the wrong place and blah, blah, blah. It took forever to get my dress back, but I got it back, refunded her, and it immediately sold again for more money. It sold on offer for $29. It also sold via promoted listing. And this came in a bulk like liquidation box, and it cost me $3.95, and I was left with a profit of $21.57. This is a pair of Rock Revival jeans in a size 26. They were low rise, medium wash. These come in a flip lot. I had never sold Rock Revival before, but if I ever see it again, I'll definitely pick it up because these sold within like 12 hours of me listing them. They sold for my full asking price of $64.99, and I paid my flip client $29.25, and I was left with a profit of $26.24. Next was a pair of Levi's 514 straight leg jeans in a size men 28-30. These also came in a flip lot. They sold via promoted listings also, and they sold for full asking price of $43.99. I paid my client $19.80, and I was left with a profit of $15.97. This was another item that I got from a flip lot, and they were this pair of Duluth Trading Co. Boot cut outdoor hiking pants in a size 4. They sold for a offer of $30, and I paid my client $13.50, and I was left with a profit of $16.32. This next item also came in a flip lot, and as you've noticed a trend, I get most of my items from Flip because I am unable to go thrift for items at the moment due to a disability that I have. It's a long story. I do have a video on my page or on my channel if you would like to know more about that. But anyways, this item, like I said, was from a flip lot. It was this Magashino. I think I'm saying that right. A crew neck cable knit sweater in a size large. This sold for $16 on an offer, and I paid my client $8, and I was left with $4.80. And this was from a flip lot when I first started, when I was doing a 50/50 split. And as you see, after I pay my fees, I'm not left with very much. So I try not to do 50%, at least 55 now, 55 or 60, just because of that reason. I want it to be worth my time. This next item was a pair of Forever 21 distressed mom jeans in a size 30. They sold for full asking price of $17.99. These came in a ThredUP denim box. I probably paid $1.20 per item. I'm not sure exactly what it will be yet because I'm not finished processing all of that stuff. But I was left with a profit of probably around $13. This next item was also from a flip lot. This was this Anthropologie Saturday Sunday Odette ruffled denim dress. It sold for $18. I paid my client $9, and I was left with a profit of $10.20. Moving on to Mercari. This was also an item from a flip lot. This was a pair of Levi's 505 men's black straight leg jeans in a size 36-30. They sold for $23. I paid my client $9.20, and I was left with a profit of $10.53. This was a pair of Steve Madden laser cut perforated platform sneakers in a size 13. They were women's, and these came in a ThredUP rescue box. They were in pretty good condition. Just the white part on the bottom I couldn't really get clean again. So they only sold for $20, and I paid $6.73 per item in that box. So I was left with a profit of $10.39. This item also came in a flip lot. It was this Ralph Lauren black, like gold crown emblem blazer in a size 16. I did put the keyword academia for this item. I don't know if that helps sell it or not. and it sold for $68, and I paid my client $30.60, and I was left with $28.33 profit. This was a pretty cool jacket. This next item was also from a Flyp. It was this pair of 5'11 tactical EMS straight leg pants, a women's size 14 long. They sold for $26. I paid my client $11.70, and I was left with a profit of $10.65. And my last item was also from a Flyp. It was this pair of Prana Breathe Slim Fit Straight Leg Jeans, men's 36-32. These sold for $32, and I paid my Flyp client $14.40. So I was left with a profit of $13.17 after fees. So that was all of my sales for those 2 weeks. I'm going to try to put out my next What Sold video for the next 2 weeks here in the next day or two, hopefully. And like always, thank you so much for watching. And if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it, and that would help me out a lot. And like this video on your way out, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.